Okay, so the question here is, Mrs. Harris divides 14 flowers equally into 7 groups for students to study. Draw flowers to find the number in each group. Label known and unknown information on the tape diagram to help you solve. So in this question, Mrs. Harris, she is dividing 14 flowers equally into 7 groups. So this is 14 flowers, that is a total number of flowers that she has. So we know the total, which is 14. And then she is equally dividing into 7 groups. So we know the groups too, right? So groups equals 7. Draw flowers to find the number in each group. Each group means one group, that is the size of one group. So we don't know the size. Size we don't know. So since we know the total and the number of groups, so we should make a division equation or division number sentence. Always remember, if you have to find the total, then you have to go for multiplication. If you have to find either the groups or the size, then you should go for division number sentence. So the division number sentence will be 14 divided by 7 equals unknown. That is something that we have to find. So this 14 here is the total number of flowers, and this 7 here is the number of groups, and what we have to find is the size of one group or size of each group. Let us write the total 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So what I have done here is I have divided the total 14 into 7 groups. And the size of each group, that means the size of one group, is found to be 2. So let me write the answer 2 in the unknown box. 2. And we also know that the whole thing is a tape diagram. So for the tape diagram, we have to write the total in the circle. So let's count. So 2, we know 2 is here, 2. 2 circles, 2 circles, 2 circles, 2 and 2. So 2 plus 2 will make 4. 4 plus 2 will make 6. 6 plus 2 will make 8. 8 plus 2 will make 10. 10 plus 2 will make 12. 12 plus 2 will make 14. So the total number of circles in the tape diagram is 14. That we already know, and it is given in the question. What we found here is the size of one group. So the size of each group, which is 2. Okay, let us do the statement now. The statement is, there are 2 flowers in each group, period. Okay, so the question is, Lauren finds 2 rocks each day for her rock collection. How many days will it take Lauren to find 16 rocks for her rock collection? So what is Lauren doing here? She is collecting rocks every single day. So how many rocks did she collect one day? The number of rocks that she collected one day is 2 rocks. So the size is 2. And days will it take Lauren to find 16 rocks for her rock collection? So we know the total as 16. What we have to find is the number of groups. Groups we don't know. Okay? So either we have to find the size or the groups, then we have to go for division equation. If we have to find the total, then we have to go for multiplication equation. So in this case, we are going for division equation since we have to find the number of groups. So let us do the division equation. 16 divided by 2 equals what? Or it is the unknown that we have to find. Okay, so let's do the division. The 16 is the total number of rocks, and 2 is the size of the number size, which is the number of rocks that she collected one day. And what we have to find is how many days that she took to collect 16 rocks. That is, we have to find how many groups. How many groups means like how many days did she take to collect 16 rocks. Let's divide. 16 divided by 2. So we know the size is 2. So let's draw 2 circles for each day. So this is one day that she collected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so 16 number of rocks. Let's count the days that she took. This is the second day she collected, and this is the third day she collected. This is the fourth day she collected, and this is the fifth day, and this is the sixth day she collected, seventh day she collected, and this is the eighth day. Okay, so how many number of days did Lauren took to collect 16 number of rocks? She took this much number of days. So that means she took 8 days to collect 16 rocks. Let me write the total 16 rocks. Now let us do the statement. The statement for this question will be Lauren took or you can write, we have to restate the last question. How many days will it take Lauren to find 16 rocks for her rock collection? So Lauren will take 8 days to find 16 rocks, period. So for this question we have drawn the tape diagram. So that is the tape diagram, and we have written the division number sentence, and this is the statement. Okay, the next question is, Mr. Stroop's pet fish are shown below. He keeps 3 fish in each tank. Circle to show how many fish tanks he has. Then skip count to find the total number of fish. Okay, so what is shown here? So we can see Mr. Stroop's pet fish are shown below. So these are Mr. Stroop's pet fish. So what is he doing? He is keeping 3 fish in each tank. What is the meaning of each tank? So he's keeping 3 fish in one tank. So we know the size, right? So let's write size equals 3. Now we have to circle and show how many fish tanks he has. Let's do. So we know that. We know that there are 3 fish in one tank. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 3, 6, 9 and 12. I have skip counted by threes. Okay, so what I have done here is I have circled groups of 3 fish and then skip counted by 3 to find the total number of fish, which is 12. Okay, so now we know the total as 12. Total equals 12. Since we know the size and total, we can go for division equation. So only if we don't know the total, or if we have to find the total, we have to go for multiplication equation. So in this case, since we know the total and the size, and since we have to find the number of groups, group we don't know, right? So that is the reason why we go for division equation. So let's do the division equation. Total divided by, that means 12 divided by the size of the group equals what? So that is the division equation. So let me write it, where 12 is the total and 3 is the size of one group or each group. And what we have to find is number of groups, or here the group represent the number of tanks that he uses for those fishes. Okay. Okay, so let me make a tape diagram. 3 fish in each group. This is the second group, the third group, and the fourth group. Or I can say in this way, 3 fish in the first tank, 3 fish in the second tank, and 3 fish in the third tank, and finally 3 fish in the fourth tank. How many number of groups? Let us check. This is the group number 1. This is group number 2. This is group number 3. This is group number 4. So there are 4 tanks. So 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Okay? And we know the total as 12. Okay. So this is the tape diagram that I've drawn, and this is the number sentence, and let us do the statement. The statement is, we have to restate the last question. The last question is right here. Circle to show how many fish tank he has. So we have to write the characters' names first. So Mr. Stroop has 4 fish tanks. Period. The question is, a teacher has 21 pencils. They are divided equally among 3 students. How many pencils does each student get? So 21 pencil, that is the total. They are divided equally among 3 students. So 3 students is the number of groups. How many pencils does each student have? So that is the size. We have to find that. Since we have to find the size and we know the number of groups and the total, we have to do a division equation. Okay? So let us write 21 divided by 3 equals what is an unknown that we have to find. So that is the division sentence. Always remember, if you have to find the total, then you have to go for multiplication equation. So in this case, we are doing a division sentence or division equation. So this 21 is the total number of pencils that the teacher has, and this 3 is the number of groups or the number of students that total is divided into. So it's the group, and what we have to find, how many pencils each student gets. So the size is something that we have to find. So let's start dividing. 21 divided by 3. Let's do it. So there are 3 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so this is the first group, which is the first student. So this is one student. So let us count and find out how many pencils that the student is getting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The student is getting 7 pencils. So let us do the statement. We know the total is 21. The statement, we have to restate the last question. How many pencils does each student get? Okay, so let's do it. Each student, the statement has to be like this. Each student will get 7 pencils, period.